Welcome to Catholic Mom Talks. I was thinking about tonight having adult children. I have 3 adult children, and sometimes it's a little harder when children are adults rather than when they're little kids. And the reason being is that God gives us the beautiful gift of free will. Well, that gives us the freedom to choose, what we're going to do with our lives and make good or bad decisions. And often, our kids will not make the right decisions. Sometimes they make horrible decisions and messes up their lives, and you can see it as a parent coming, and you can't really do anything about it sometimes. But you can say how you feel. And when you really love your child, you're going to tell them the truth, And we're not called to be the cool parents or the parent that hangs out with a friend's parent. A real parent is a parent that looks out for their kids spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and physically. It says, look, this is not right. We're supposed to be the voice of reason, the solid foundation, the rock in their lives, And often, you might see a kid, he's involved in drugs, and you can see him. He's getting ready to go right off the cliff. And what mom is not going to sit back and say, stop, you're going to go off the cliff. You're going to kill yourself. You need to wake up. You need to do the right thing. So I think sometimes it's not popular to be mom or dad, but it is the right thing to do. And do we ever withdraw our love from our kids? Absolutely not. I mean, if we don't ever withdraw our affection or our love, you have a right to disagree, though. You have a right to say, I don't agree with that. I don't think it's the right choice. But, that's real love. Real love is telling your children the truth. And real love is speaking out against things that you don't feel are right or are going to endanger them in some way. And I think that's what it really means to be a mom or a dad, an advocate for them, to protect them, keep them safe. And what happens when your kids don't want to do what they're supposed to do, and they're choosing a lifestyle that's not okay or contrary to, the faith upbringing that they were raised? Well, they have that freedom to choose that. But as a parent, you got to get on your knees and you got to fight for them. Excuse me. Spiritually, fight and fight and fight until they come back to God. And that's so much Jesus on the road to Calvary when he met the women who greeted him, and he said to them, pray for your children. So that's our calling. That's our, till we die. It's our calling. The grandma's calling, the mom's calling, the father, grandpa's calling. Fight for our kids. Spiritually fight for them. And they need us. Thanks for listening.